Привет всем, с вами walkoRneR, и я опять возвращаюсь к вам с Mass Effect Andromeda. Как в прошлом стриме я и планировал, создал нового персонажа заново, и сейчас пройдем начало до того момента, как я прошел самый первый стрим, откуда начался по Mass Effect. Надо, кстати, посмотреть, где он начался. Вот. И на этом я, не знаю, думаю, закончу трансляции одиночной игры и в сетевую зайду.
Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Музыка, конечно, классная в начале. Наш Гиперион. Хотя, что я вам рассказываю? Я уже игру прошел, все уже должны все знать. Посмотрим, как я настроил внешность персонажа. Постарался сделать красивый, ну блин, на свой вкус и цвет. Сейчас посмотрим, насколько это реально смотрится. Вроде неплохо.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Sara, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
Что-то она странно улыбается, или мне просто показалось? Так вроде неплохо выглядит. Короче, пока я не понял.
Sarah Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Что-то с губами я, наверное, это переборщил. Не пойму, где именно.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning, Sarah. Are you feeling well?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Полетели.
What's happening?
Just hang on. Engineering, report.
Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cryo is offline.
Careful of the
I'm almost inside. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay? I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get
We have a problem over here. It's Scott Ryder.
Блин, сейчас будет так непривычно на Скотта смотреть.
What's wrong? I don't know. Sarah.
Is my brother okay?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
When can he wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know. Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, just waiting for some coffee.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the arc fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it explodes.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault. On it.
There's no indication of a fault in this component. Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay!
Ryder, can you go reset
There! It's reset!
Do it. Rerouting the turret now. We're in recovery. It's working. Readings are in the green.
Thank God. Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the train. That was close. Barely an Andromeda, after all. Ready scrambling. The adventure begins. Not sure your dad will see it that way. Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Shuttle pilots, report to the hangar.
Damage control teams to deck 3.
В прошлой серии я это, в принципе, все показывал, когда новую игру создал.
Home control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
О,
First
ничего не
priority
знаю.
is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed golden world. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud. And that's just a wild guess what we hit.
Вы видите, нет разницу. Я вот в прошлый раз создавал своего персонажа. Короче, я не понимаю, в чем разница.
We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Your father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we are already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet fallen 3rd.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Весь меня.
Stubborn runs in the family. Guess I rubbed off on him.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Блин, не успел. Хороший ракурс был. Можно было зафоткать. Блин, наверное, ни в одной игре я столько скриншотов не делал.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip. Looks like Dad's already Hang in there, Scott.
Analysis indicates alkali feldspar and quartz, commonly known as granite.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Yeah.
We scanned Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
Sweet. Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer?
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
He was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
See you guys on the ride down.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience. And the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Что я еще забыл?
Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Better safe than sorry.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles. Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yanked them out myself.
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
You better.
600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud. Of both of you. Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
Turning to Vector 135.
Copy that. You're on point.
Wow, will you look at that?
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out. My stomach would appreciate that. We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, security and response specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead. Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
The flight guidance is scrambled. It'll pass. The controls are fighting me.
Adjust approach factor 3 degrees to start.
We're through.
Holy...
Shuttle 2, are you seeing us?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? We have this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Acceleration increasing.
Lieutenant!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam! This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion. Sam. Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did we really do that? Or are we dead and don't know it?
Well, we found hell. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on. Ryder, how's your survival training?
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Terra Incognita.
Some of these plants...
Oh, and safety tip? Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it. You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a... what the hell is this?
Come on! We gotta get through it!
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7! Keep moving!
Ah!
Damn it! Looks safer under there!
Is this for real? What? How's your gun? Might want to see if it's working. Take a shot of that fuel.
I'd say it's working! Look. Something flying around in the sky.
Wow.
We're not in the Milky Way anymore.
Get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on! I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather fall than get hit by lightning.
Give it a minute. We can probably do both. How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop, in crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer. That's it. We're getting there.
I think I see the top.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
Nice and easy.
He sees us.
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
Doesn't sound friendly. Shit, this just got real.
Okay, it's over.
Bishop, you okay?
I'll live. I thought I was a goner.
Sorry, Ryder, I know you wanted to give peace a chance and all.
They weren't going to back down. What could we do?
Reload and try and put it behind us.
We still don't even know what they wanted.
Nothing good the way they were armed.
This isn't how first contact was supposed to go. Or at least not how I imagined it.
That's on them. Can't let it change us. Next time might go better.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood can't be bad.
Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all over the map.
Ah, I guess life took a different turn here, huh? I hope the other team's okay.
We'll find them. But we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Right.
Looks like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
Чего интересно их сканировать нельзя? Так.
It's gear from one of our shuttles. Good. The atmospheric sensor's still working.
Let me guess. It says don't breathe the air?
Yeah, but no sign of industrial pollutants. That's not what killed this place. No radioactive isotopes either, so nobody nukes the place.
Hear that? Is that Kirk?
I surrender. I said I surrender.
Stay short! I can't want them.
Братиш, ты как? В порядке?
No vital signs, just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here. We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
I've seen Prothean artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Ark's left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah, our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower. Maybe none of it was here when we left the Milky Way.
Ничего здесь сделать интересно нельзя. Я потому что точно не помню. Так даже я не знал, что можно делать. Контейнер чуть не пропустил.
Hey, look, flares going up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point.
Shit, hear that? Hey, watch out! What is this thing?
I think it was...
Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was.
How'd it cloak like that?
Пойдем за автоматом, что сходим. Что я теперь не знаю, где я его еще смогу достать. Надо сходить. Блин, промазал. Привет. Пока.
First species we meet and it's out for blood.
Not if we don't give it to them.
Блин, да где автомат-то я видел? Я же помню, где-то здесь был. Че, неужели не здесь? Блин, не помню где, короче.
What do you suppose is down there?
New and painful ways to die. Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
God, the scale of this. Who built it? We're really gonna keep doing this, huh?
I wanna know what's down there.
Ryder, some sort of cave over there. Check that out.
Now this looks more like... If it's anything like plants back in the Milky Way, there are signs of cellular mutation.
It's lasted this long.
Dead animal in here, and some sort of trap. Pretty recent, too.
You suppose those aliens set it?
If they did, they don't play nice with anyone.
Or maybe they're starving. Ryder, more of those aliens ahead. They see us!
Here we go!
Not much for talking, are they? Look out! They're using those animals!
Careful! They're cloaking!
Восстанавливайся быстрее, я его убить хочу.
That did it! Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder.
I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well, this will be a field day for you.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
Break your neck.
Это точно. Здесь я был, да? Блин, нравится вот так бегать, когда не надо никуда торопиться. Когда, по сути, знаешь, что куда идти примерно. Так на расслабончике играешь. А не как я в прошлый раз бегал. А что здесь? А здесь? А я все посмотрел. Или еще что-то где-то. Так. Я думаю, туда-обратно забраться, что ли? Здесь я был, оттуда я приплыл. Ну, блин, я стрим вообще как бы по большей части для себя делаю, так что вообще без разницы. Это раз. Второе, здесь начало не так долго проходить, поэтому сколько бы я его не проходил, все равно долго не получится. Это не как планету проходить. Я не знаю, нужно целый день на это убить. Вот это быстро. Просто я в прошлый раз это все, можно сказать, бегал туда-сюда, туда-сюда, туда-сюда. Вот. И сейчас я спокойненько прохожу. Опа.
What the? Did you see that?
Some kind of flying thing.
Added to the list of stuff around here we don't understand.
Наблюдателя встретили. Там. у нас? Почему? Ты имеешь в виду туда-сюда, обратно, о боже, как приятно? Или что именно?
The other half of our shuttle.
What a mess. I can't believe we survived this.
We're not on planet yet.
Shit! Movement on our perimeter. It's an ambush!
Ah, hell! They got the jump on us!
All of those animals! Us or them, they forced this.
Trying to surround us! Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock!
And our 2 o'clock! And our 8! Now who's dead, asshole?
Кто остался?
There! We got them all!
Все?
Flight recorder here.
Hey, maybe they made it.
There's hope. Some kind of building over here. Looks like it's a broken lightning rod.
Could explain why the building's damaged. Storms hammered the place.
Вот идиотский кораблик нашли.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
Huh. Who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine.
We sure could use Sam right about now.
You guessed it. Another weird alien machine.
Huh, figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on? What are you doing, Ryder?
Oh shit! Nothing.
That can't be good. Oh,
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something.
Hey, that door opened.
Some kind of research lab?
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado. Weird. You hear that?
Some serious... Whatever this is, it scans as being old. His wounds look like they're from an energy blast.
There.
So now killer robots too? Doesn't say much, other than it's not organic. And it's about the same... It's fried. Could be a console of some sort. For that door?
Maybe it's closed for a reason.
Да, фиг они бы открыли.
Any theories, recon specialist?
There's some kind of technology on this planet. Older, underground. Something these aliens are interested in.
Like archaeologists?
Yeah, bloodthirsty archaeologists. Weather's still crappy.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
Oh, damn!
They got a lightning rod up and running! Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it!
There! Last one's down.
Let's not wait around for more. It's what it looks like, to defend against lightning.
Так, надо спасать этого чувака.
A path down to the right. You hear that?
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern. That static's...
What do you want? I will repent.
Help!
Hang on, Greer, we've got you!
We're clear.
Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. But Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help.
I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
Так, здесь все. Слышь, что ли, ты случайно сигнализацию на улице не слышишь? Вот такой вопрос. Закончилось. Короче, слышал, нет? Иди сюда, на-ка. Все вкусно? Сожрал.
Just as well. We're not equipped for a big...
What is this?
Pretty serious looking operation.
Крепость какая-то. Я вот сейчас пробежался и получилось быстрее, чем в прошлый раз, когда я проходил. Ну, самый первый раз. Воу. Здорово. Ой, где ты? Так, куда? На к тебе. На тебе. На тебе. Все. Сожрали.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went
Блин, у меня автомат уже был.
while we fixed the shuttle.
Лошара, блин.
Ryder?
Ща, погодь.
Играю танков, у которого башня не поворачивается. Я один живой, а у противника башни поворачиваются, но против моих танков тактика ебнить в агр.
Ну, бывает, что могу сказать. Урон 1000, 350,
а дальше она не прочитала.
1350, 160.
These things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then started shooting. What about you?
We didn't stop for a chat.
Get to cover! Go! Go! Here they come!
They got balls to try and airdrop. Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather?
Guess we got...
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle! I'm here!
Still alive!
Here!
Present!
Проще простого.
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Now I feel better.
What about the others? Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him. Though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys.
Take cover! Take cover! Hang on.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
Before they attacked, I managed to fix our
Блин,
comms.
да чё?
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Sarah. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
We're talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can
Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move.
Так, что я забыл?
Sam, you have the Pathfinder's position.
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav would put you near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
То, что Сэм с нами, я смогу сделать то, что до этого не мог.
Look, the rod. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out.
Instead...
Воу-воу-воу-воу. А, то есть обратно возвращаться нельзя, да? Круто. Ну, я проверил.
My dad's up there. Weird.
Sir.
Stay low.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
Wouldn't be much of a recon specialist if I didn't.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Baptism by fire.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
the lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight
Скинь
the
мне в
whole
личку.
way.
If Sarah's game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Works for me.
Let's go!
Right behind you.
Sam, low combat profile.
Here they come!
Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Что, не сдох?
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
This went south in a hurry!
They're coming out of the woodwork.
Go, go, go! Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Ай!
Ready? Let's get inside there.
Ребят, я это все забираю. Не серчайте. Если потом будут какие-то проблемы, вы захотите вернуть, прилетайте ко мне. К Кошу. Так же, как остальные.
Sam, give me engineer profile. We're almost there. This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him! We made it! In one piece!
Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us?
Right.
Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again. A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry! Don't have to.
Ryder, don't go too far. Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
Where's this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Why not? The fight's back!
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little long.
Get back here. We need you.
They're falling back.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it. Sarah, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a
Да
lookout.
иду, я иду.
We need to get... Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Nothing on this planet is listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
Если нет, то не сыри головой, так прав функционер, как пиши, и наоборот играешь.
Погодь, потом дальше. То что сейчас самое интересное произойдет?
I'll be damned. It's working. We did it.
There's hope at least.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
Initiating transfer.
Такой порыв каждый раз вижу, когда школьник волнует.
Ну, типа того.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to Sam node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloaded. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back, Sarah.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his. And he chose you. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
I can't believe he's gone. One minute, everything was fine, and then...
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sara.
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
It still goes against protocol. Cora, are you really okay with this?
I won't stand in the way of your dad's decision. It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. She needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Рухончик. Подлагивает. Хреносдувательный.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Угу. Сейчас.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Бля, да что, когда сохраниться-то можно, достали вы меня уже.
You gonna be okay, Ryder? Captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Нифига она бегает. Мне так кажется, у нее ножки-то потоньше должны быть, нет? Да что это? А, во. Резотрон, тронь. Жесть, вот это она бегает. Не, с мужиком как-то получше было. Не, ну реально как будто мужские ноги у нее. Вообще жесть.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Слушай, а чё бы по поводу промашки я вот так вот и не понял, то, что ты говорил, то, что говорит она, но написано Райдер. В смысле? Скажи мне поточнее. Может, она отца имел в виду? Не себя же.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Так, нужно здесь все обыскать, потому что в прошлый раз...
We can see what the VI has to say.
В смысле, Райдер двоеточие, ну это типа, что она говорит. Вот как сейчас, видишь, Райдер двоеточие, что она говорит. Так был? Или что? Или она типа обращалась то, что к Райдеру? Там райдер запятая была или двоеточие? Или даже без всего? Чего да?
This place should be packed with people.
Так, там чувак один был. А, ну двоеточие это как бы и есть. То, что это она говорит. Она же тоже по фамилии Райдер. Там же, ну, не склоняется фамилии... Райдер, он и в Африке Райдер, короче.
Let's talk to that worker.
Давайте, достали меня.
Hi there.
А?
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
А?
Did he hear you? Did you say an Ark?
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
Dark space.
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means. I don't believe it.
Здорово, Кандрос.
I'm Tyrion Candles. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Так, я забыл поболтать с этой... стоп.
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
С ней я больше не смогу поболтать. Ну, хотя ладно.
Why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we called them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
Ух ты, они продолжают разговор. Даже пока едут, вот это круто.
So far we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7.
Фига ты руки расставил.
They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them.
Она все время так руки держит. Вонять будут? Серьезно. Мне в армии постоянно, ну как, не мне, в армии постоянно твердили. Я так не делал.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Understand?
Alec is dead.
Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a pathfinder.
Так я и есть
Now falls to
Дальтон.
you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Так у меня есть.
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Я тебя потом еще со спутниками наговорю много веселого.
Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Блин. Надо было зафоткать этот момент.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Сохраниться можно! Наконец-то! Блин, что же делать-то? Что же делать-то? Делать-то что же? А, не, мне же все равно показывать там будет, там нет, надо. Хотел закончить. Значит,
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry,
Да
my
хуёво.
face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky
Значит,
Way.
жить есть.
This is home. This
Тут иногда
mess.
подлагивает, я не знаю
We
почему.
don't have a lot of options,
Наверное, потому
Ryder.
что у меня не
Maybe you'll
PlayStation
prove your
Pro.
father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket. The initiative promised a goal. Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies, or even me.
How do you fit into the...
I oversee the actual settlement, as Tan is quick to... Left a perfectly adequate career, and here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or much like a colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket.
Прикольно.
Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make
Откуда ты
history,
капучино взял?
not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Excuse me. It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against.
Ты себе
Why people
капучино
won't
делаешь?
trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
В смысле, сам варишь или чё, или как? Я просто не в курсе. Не занимаюсь этим. Угу. Здесь ничего не надо сканировать. Просто не хочу этим заниматься.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
А, типа как это, типа как наподобие 3 в одном, что ли? Имеешь в виду?
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Ну, знаешь, в армии я, не знаю, 3 в одном, просто, не знаю, офигевал от него. Какая-то вкусная вещь. Раньше вообще не пил. Так что кому как.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around. Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinion. My clan were supposed to settle matters and in return get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble. The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he... It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What sort of problems have...
Situation's gone to There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots defended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
Не знаю, мне нравится на кафе 3 в одном карамель. Ну, мне как, мне главное, чтобы сладко было.
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with a genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the... That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn.
No wonder your people have such a problem.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors did. And it's not fair to blame it all on them, either. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the... Yeah. Our scientists say we've improved viability. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Nothing more...
My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priorities.
Когда немного пьешь, голова побаливает от кофе от того, что он поначалу сильно крепкий.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision, you and all you look around at your achievements.
Founder Garson's office is located at workspace not allocated. Please select a topic.
Сейчас прикол покажу.
You are Sara Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. The selection process saw the end. After discovering, even at a distance, 7 worlds nicknamed habitats have the life-supporting environments. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, for militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrann.
Купил себе новый, короче, на прилавках продукт в баночках, мягкая карамель, капец вкусная, все съел уже.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Еще бы у меня найти что-нибудь подобное.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists up. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can get. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
I should
and
go.
if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the... And when you have a moment, we should discuss the...
I was wondering if...
Something wrong?
Ryder, Casey and Sam load on the Hyperion, but Impart needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Без бармак? Что это такое? Даже не в курсе, что это.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your...
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played... I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Salarian arcs are completely unaccounted for.
Понял.
If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before depart, it seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs cause complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
What do I need to consider in making...
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about...
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out.
Sounds like the Nexus...
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a
Я,
large
короче, долго это все буду показывать.
They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up.
Но это нужно сказать, потому что я вначале это не показывал.
She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting...
We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutant... Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an out...
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan...
The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted...
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never... What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead. If the others would allow... They don't see me as the rightful successor. In theory, Kesh handles the... In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until it is...
What's their problem with...
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge. Some at the... I was deputy assistant for revenue management. So... Life had its detours, and I went a different direction.
Right. Sorry. What more?
We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune. Perhaps we are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope.
What do you know about the early...
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Самое забавное, я это все читал внимательно с самого начала. То есть ничего не пропускал.
Though I'm not sure what they were thinking. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that. I'm happy.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. but not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. Would you, if you have time, maybe you could help me. If you could scan these other
Find out why. Be careful. Melody, you already checked the...
Да. Короче, время.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
What am I going to do? It's not right. It's not...
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... Maybe you could help. My husband. He's locked up and slated for exile, for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty... They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but... There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were... Please.
Надо, короче, вот я, грубо говоря, сейчас играю, да, вот все выборы, которые я сделал наоборот и посмотреть, что получится.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder.
I know that look. The others bent your ear.
Something like that?
Во,
Get used to it.
вот он прекрасно
Just
меня
focus on
понимает.
being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess.
What's the word on the...
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that if you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What do you know about the enemies?
They don't talk to us. Every time we... No one knows. But I've seen... I want them a long, long way from the Nexus. I was tired of...
The good one?
The Kandros family is old. Then my sister became... But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's...
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership.
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those... They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose.
Sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Are the other...
That's probably why so many, but it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
It's rough out.
I have strike teams specializing in assault, but that isn't news to you, right?
Bye, Ken.
You and me both.
Как-то так.
Please speak with Tyrann Kandros for authorization to participate.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is...
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were secure. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Так. Ой, вот это сейчас будет самое, что нудное.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proved.
Как бы еще поговорить?
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think?
Сначала с одним, потом с другим, третьим, четвертым, пятым, десятым.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant.
Замучусь, брать честно.
Anything? Perhaps. They hadn't reported it. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people.
Don't give up. When I'm out there, I'll see if I...
Their friends and family will want...
Да.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our...
What?
Ah, my thesis is on the con... If you donate...
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Лагает все. Все. Так, бежим дальше, дальше. Я же знаю. Пофигачу. Сокол. Тама, гадюка.
Weapons and stuff. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch.
Half the supplies are... And I...
Чего другого нету.
Help you?
Pathfinder Rider.
Ah, our murderer. Milk?
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this.
At this point, it's...
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the feudal effort. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with...
Last I checked, getting into a...
He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. I saw movement. Thought it was the... Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a record. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet.
That would be... You're a Pathfinder.
Я думаю, потом... Ну, отпустить его. То есть я же его арестовал и выгнал на... Куда? Я уж не помню даже куда. Короче, куда-то выгнал. Ладно, я все этими дополнительными заданиями потом буду заниматься. Пофиг.
Hey there. You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Кто из них видит? Может так сказать?
Which one was Addison again? All politicians look the same to me.
Same here. Next time we'll ask for a seating chart. I worked out logistics with Director Tan.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with...
Sounds good. While you're there,
Так. Сначала в креатив заглянем, там поговорим с кем можно. Ну, короче, по стандарту. Я же сначала со всеми так же поговорил, только я это делал намного дольше, блин. У меня, я не знаю, сколько, часа 2-3, наверное, ушло вот это все бежать, со всеми поговорить. Это не как обычно, я прибегал, там, что новенького спросил, и все. А это все разговоры, которые у них сначала были. И это вообще можно убиться. Не, ну тогда это было интересно, когда я только начинал играть, но сейчас это капец. Уже не можешь это слушать.
Welcome to Andromeda.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eden.
That's awful.
Yeah. I have a pendant our father wore.
Of course.
In his digital journal.
Okay.
Legs feeling...
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Soon
Will do.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch.
My dad knew the danger.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How's Scott doing?
His condition stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
How did you end up with the initiative?
I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a... So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with...
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gun.
With no need to exaggerate.
Just glad to be on.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave. God.
We couldn't leave him.
Yeah, your father. Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not out there.
Understood.
You too.
Никто не болтает. Вроде, насколько я помню, когда в прошлый раз бегал, там они все болтали.
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I'm here to welcome you to a whole new game. The good news is, the hard part's over. We're here. If you have any questions now, just ask.
Presently, Arc Hyperion has arrived in the Helios cluster. Docking procedure. All personnel should see their supervisors for updated task information. The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the Centrals. For more information, please visit the Nexus Administrative Offices.
I'm Gian Garson, founder. Drop me a note sometime. I'd love to hear how we're doing.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for each arc is the active duty Pathfinder assigned to Arc Hyperion is Sara Ryder. Your current location is Arc Hyperion, housing the Asari ship Arc Lucinia. Confirmed departure. That's after this. Now you are up.
Все, валим отсюда. А, блин, там же еще сейчас это все с Сэмом обсуждать. Ну ничего, немножко остался. Там еще на буре, блин, обсуждать. Ё-моё. Ну, хотя там народу не так много будет.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to... Though Cryo Bay and Sound Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands...
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could...
You'll do fine. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists. But that's been... I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the end...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed. Although, the way things are now, we all knew there was a possibility on arrival of... When you sign up, you hope for the best, and plan for the worst.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Thanks for the...
All right. Good luck.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
What about your
I'm an orphan. I love piloting. But I like the idea of going back to my roots.
Разговоры с персонажами, которые вообще нафиг здесь не попались, вот вообще нафиг не нужны.
I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me,
how do you...
Hopefully, someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Have to
talk to you.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Okay, well, just as long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's
Ну, кстати, чаще смеяться, когда я этот вариант ответа выбираю.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more... Welcome back, Sarah.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM. Simulated, adaptive, matrix.
But AI is illegal.
Exceptions were made. The Initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So...
I am the most advanced SAM in the Initiative.
I take it you're based here.
Correct. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you.
What more can you tell?
This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback.
Then Dad added...
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just...
Trust is an important concept in any...
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about...
I monitor Dr. Carlisle. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What did he mean?
Symbiosis, a flower provides in similar fact. In return, I provide you with capabilities.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's over now.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like. Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further. Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Не в мою смену, он сказал.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your I detect additional...
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What's on here, Sam?
Your father. Several of them are encrypted. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunt. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard that. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's got experience studying ancient cultures.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. But I'm young and Asari,
and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them, which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand. Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly, this incredible woman I've been married to, all I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change.
That log is not currently accessible.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago. Then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Здесь вроде все.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Вот это музычка. Блин, начало самое нормальное, а потом идет такая фигня, ни музыки, ни атмосферы, вообще мало чего найдешь.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
So you're the one who's making everything happen.
Что-то у меня это... Яркость пропал.
Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a second I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Я не помню, по кораблю удастся мне пройтись или нет. Да чё по нему пройтись? Я уже столько раз по нему ходил, что вам показывать-то?
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you're looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part.
Прикольно у неё анимация.
When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Please speak with Turing handlers for authorization to participate.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Gallo Jeff. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you've got something to say for the log.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds. And we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we've got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos. A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Anomaly detected.
Ладно, народ, я думаю, на этом мы закончим прохождение одиночной игры. Я, в принципе, вам начало показал. Мы начали с того, ну, прохождения, вот, которое я прошел и вам показывал с начала до конца, ну, почти с начала. Там мы с Эуса начали, то есть там уже я высадился и кратко начало рассказал. Вот сейчас я его, грубо говоря, показал, как это было, как есть на самом деле. Вот, так что, думаю, можно на этом закончить и перейти к сетевой игре, в которую я еще даже ни разу не играл. Что забавно. Не знаю, сейчас, может, из себя выйду от того, что ничего не получается. А может и нет. Посмотрим. Стоп. Сейчас в сети будет там. Кстати, если загрузить, то есть Сара, F1, их. Все, я понял. Начнем сетевую. Там обучение какое-то должно быть сначала. Это он типа обучение загружает? А, вон оно что. прикольно. Ноль из 14. Это просто испытание. Обучение, награды, очки, оружие, мод. Что-то там в магазине. Быстрый матч. Ладно, потом посмотрю. Обучение. Играть вечернее задание. Я думаю, не так долго поиграем в сетевую, и стрим я закончу. Вот. И не знаю вообще с Mass Effect все это или нет. Будут еще стримы. Не, если бы мне кто-нибудь сказал, то что давай еще стрим по Mass Effect, я бы, конечно, сделал, а так, не знаю, мне так кажется, уже всем надоел. Нужно что-нибудь другое уже.
Welcome to the Apex Forces. Your goal for this mission is to familiarize yourself with general operating procedures. You're closing in on some disruption field generators. To get full scans of the area, we need to take them out. Follow the marker and destroy those targets. Your target's within range. Take it out. Scratch one target. If you're running low on ammo, there's some nearby. Target's within range. Take it out. You got them all. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Well executed.
Intel shows valuable data nearby. Find the zone to start hacking the system. Your hack's active. Now stay on it. The security system triggered. Enemies are headed your way. Take cover, but keep inside the zone to finish the hack.
Enemy fire! Careful!
Well done. We've got the data. Eliminate the last of those enemy forces.
Heavy fire! Only one to go! Hit the ground!
Что теперь?
You've got a casualty nearby. The shuttle's en route for evac, but I need you to rescue the survivor. We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
Heavy fire! Shields down!
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
И все? Это все обучение? Загрузка здесь долгая что-то. Ну, только сказал, быстрее пошло.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Так, я включил, что нет? Да, включил. Да просто, чтобы они меня не слышали, кто здесь. Я тусовку создал. PlayStation.
Located data sources. Get them uploaded before we lose the connection. job, Apex. Hang in there, Apex. Just 3 hostiles remaining.
танка не успел. Опять от берсерка. Да, ничего себе рубил вот тут. Я уж и забыл, как здесь весело. Я уж и забыл то, что там нужно в этом кружочке стоять. Гадюку дали. Скорпион. Дед Азари, Страж Азари. Штурмовик Кроган, штурмовик Человек. Набор начинающего. Давайте-ка еще раз сыграем, посмотрим, что там будет. Интересно. Что нам дадут? Не дадут, а то я что-то проглядел, что нам дали вообще. 16 тысяч очков денег, и все. Во-во-во. Сам сдохну еще здесь.
About time.
Enemies incoming.
Leave it! Watch your head!
Squad member down.
Don't die.
I owe you.
You can deal. Shields are wrecked.
I'm reading a flatline.
Блин, не убивают все, кто только можно. Не, возрождаться я не собираюсь, блин, вдвоем тут вообще ничего не сделаешь. Был бы он вот этот Биберию. Другого уровня повыше. Еще бы ладно. Ну так, ну его нафиг. Я раньше вообще в третьем Mass Effect на бронзе спокойно один мог выживать, но, блин, ну не на первых уровнях. Я против щитовиков, против броневиков вообще ничего не могу сделать. Против обычных, да, еще могу там поднять, не поднять. Биотическое комбо сделать. А так вообще бред получается. Штурмовик Роган, Заре, Дета Заре. Батарианцы есть. Ого. Прикольно. Вот этого я хотел. Мститель Ангара. Кинетик человек. Радиатор Кроган. И все, да? На кто адепт, получается. Вернуться к одиночной игре прикольно. Купить набор за кредиты. Купить предмет. Пять случайных, один необычный. Резервный набор за 100. Премиум большой прям за 500 тысяч, нифига себе. Очки Андромеды. А, это типа донат. Новый мод. вот использовать. Задание Apex. Что-то еще. Пробовать еще что-нибудь. О. Нашел как быстро. Надо было это обучаемость применить. Ну ладно, потом как-нибудь. Пушки получше повыбиваю. Что происходит? Почему он только на этой базе играем, не понимаю. Что, других карт нет?
Objects of interest detected in the mission area. Find and return to drop point. Artifact is secure. Got the drop. Hang in there, Apex. Artifact recovered.
You go! Watch your head!
All objects accounted for. Objective complete. Three left. Go get 'em. All clear for now.
Not bad for a bunch of aliens.
Enemies headed your way.
Get to a better area.
My shields are up.
I'm reading a flat line. hostiles remaining. That hurt them. Be ready. Enemies headed your way. Major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
всего 7 волн.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
Kill the destroyer!
Ну вот и все. Думаю, на этом можно заканчивать. У нас там 20 тысяч случайно не накопилось. Если накопилось, в принципе, за 20 тысяч можно купить сундучок и посмотреть, что там будет. Нифига себе. Так. Мотыга. А что он дает-то приклад? А, стабильность. Ну, вроде бы на этом все. Пойду я, наверное, передохну. Потом, наверное, в Star Wars Battlefront пойду. Но я не уверен, что буду стримить. Скорее всего, не буду. Так, просто поиграю. Ладно, спасибо всем, кто меня смотрел. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, ставьте лайки, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, следите за новыми стримами. С вами был walkoRneR. Покедова.